Looks quiet out there, Jeremiah, this morning as temperatures have dropped down. In fact, we're at 75 in Corpus Christi to 72 Alice. Coastside, though, still hovering close to 80 right now. And that fog, it's developing again in our inland areas primarily. We're seeing those visibilities down to about a third of a mile in Alice, a little bit thicker toward Orange Grove and Kingsville, a half a mile visibility. So watch for that, but most of us are not going to see a lot of that this morning. The wind, it's very light, and it's not going to be very strong today. It's going to be a stuffy afternoon as those temperatures continue to climb with all that sunshine today. Look at the wind speeds staying under 13 miles an hour. Couple that with the fact that temperatures are going to go above average today with all that sunshine, giving us 97 in Corpus Christi to 100 at Alice, and at the coastline 90 to about 92 degrees. So dealing with the heat, dealing with the humidity today. Yep, it's early August. This is very typical. And you can see the heat index today, the feels like temperature touching up to 105 closer to the coast this afternoon. So as we look at our boating forecast, you know, with these calmer winds, it makes for good boating conditions off the coastline. Maybe not the greatest for windsurfers and kiteboarders, but boaters, you can take advantage of smoother sailing out there. 1 to 2 foot seas, winds up to 10 knots today. Bays mainly smooth to slightly choppy. We're looking at a pretty nice afternoon to get out, or morning to get out and do some fishing. All right, well, we don't have a whole lot happening in our weather right now. We have this front, which is sitting to the north, and there will be some showers and storms developing north of us from that today, but they're not going to make it here. We are going to stay under a ridge of high pressure aloft, so that keeps us dry. Meanwhile, we're keeping an eye on Isaias, that's just sitting off the coastline of Florida right now. In fact, that system continuing to impact mainly offshore. I'll show you that here in a second. That cold front I showed you, which is sitting to the north, gradually works its way south this evening, and notice the showers and thunderstorms stay well north of us. Out ahead of that, for us, we just have a lot of sunshine in the forecast through tomorrow. In fact, all of this week, it's going to be awfully dry and hot and humid out there through the week. Maybe a better chance we'll see a couple showers by the weekend. In the meantime, Isaias continuing to track up the coastline. Meanwhile, another system out here has a decent chance of developing, but forecast models keep that over the open water over the next 5 days. For the East Coast, though, they are watching this thing paralleling the coast. The rain bands are making it on shore, but fortunately, the strongest winds are staying off the coastline. And you can see the path of this is making a beeline here, though, for South Carolina, where it's expected to come on shore north of Myrtle Beach in North Carolina by late tonight, early tomorrow, and then continuing as a tropical storm up the coastline. So that'll continue to weaken as it moves onshore. All right, well, here's our 7-day forecast. Yes, it's August, and it's written all over this 7-day forecast. A lot of heat, a lot of humidity. Nights, though, in the low to mid 70s the next few nights, but we do warm up a little bit at night as the humidity climbs a little by the weekend. Paulo?
All right, Sharon, thank you for that. You would have thought a cool front came through this past Sunday morning. It felt nice and cool outside if you're out there early sipping your coffee on the porch.